Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel, where we will be reviewing cars from fat person's perspective. It's a chilly but sunny day out today and we're in Creve Coeur, Missouri. My name is Alton and let's get started. Will you bet? Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I have not uploaded in a minute. I had a lot going on. And I know my beard is out of control. I will eventually shave it. Alright, today we are reviewing a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited, courtesy of Webershare Relay here in Creve Coeur, Missouri. I want to take a moment and tell them how much I appreciate them for helping me and supporting me while I'm trying to grow my channel. So if you're in the market for a new or used car, come check them out. Their number is 314-567-3300. Alright, I'm 5'10" and weigh about 300 pounds. So how comfortable is this car? Let's start by getting in and out. As you can see, getting in and out is a little awkward. The location of the middle pillar is weird. When you're entering the vehicle, you really brush up against it, and this might not be a problem if the seat was not all the way back, but let's face it, our butts would not fit if it wasn't. Once you're inside, it feels fairly large. My fat butt is touching the door, but not the center console. The center console is fairly narrow. The seats are sort of uncomfortable and narrower than my butt, so my butt is overflowing. Speaking of seats, both front seats are four-way adjustable with lumbar support and memory. Both front seats are heated, but not cooled. I find it odd that there is no physical button to turn on and off the heated seats. And the seats are not adjustable enough. Four-way is really uncommon these days. Most newer cars have 8 or 12-way adjustable seats. The steering wheel is also adjustable and heated. And after sitting here for about 30 minutes, my butt is starting to hurt. It's because it's overflowing from the sides. The seats, as I mentioned, are not wide enough. Alright, now let's take a look at the back seats, starting with getting in and out. Well, now we run into the usual issues of getting in and out of the back seat. I feel getting out is much harder than some of the other cars we have reviewed so far. You really have to pull your feet far back to get out. Once you're inside, it's actually fairly comfy. I feel the back seats are comfier than the front. This is because my butt is not overflowing. The centerpiece comes down, and with it down, there's still room back here. My butt is barely touching the door, and the center does not go far down, so I'm not pushing up against it. When the front seat is all the way front, there is good amount of legroom. Even if it was all the way back, someone normal size could fit. Alright, now let's take a look at the cargo space of this car. This ride has a 25.8 cubic feet of space in the trunk, and 54.7 cubic feet of space with the rear seats folded down. The liftgate is also powered. Alright, now we know how comfortable this ride is and how much space it has for a fatty. Let's talk about its features. This time, we will not go over all the options for this car, as the new models have different options and different styles. This car has a 3.2 liter V6 engine that produces 271 horsepower and 239 foot-pounds of torque. With this engine, this car gets up to 60 miles an hour in 7.1 seconds and completes the quarter mile in 15.5 seconds. I would say these are decent numbers for an SUV. I hope to check out the Trackhawk one day as well. Alright, it gets 19 miles per gallon in the city, 27 miles per gallon on the highway. The technology in this car includes a really nice 7-inch customizable partial digital instrument cluster, 8.4-inch infotainment screen, 9-speaker sound system, and push-button start. Safety features include stuff like blind spot monitoring and hill start assist. I feel there's not enough standard safety features in this car. Most newer vehicles comes with more features than this. Okay, now let's take a closer look at the technology in this car, starting with the digital instrument cluster. Okay, first you have your speedometer, vehicle information, fuel economy, trip information, followed by the stop-start feature. This feature shuts off the car every time you apply the brake and your car is in a standstill. This feature is annoying. You have to turn it off if you don't like it, and when you turn it off and restart your car, it comes back on. So you have to turn it off every time you enter the car if you don't want to use this feature. After that, you have your audio screen, followed by the messages, and lastly the screen setup. Screen setup is pretty cool. You can change what's on each corner of the display. Alright, now let's take a look at the infotainment system. First you have your radio screen where it will show you a clip art and what's playing. You can tune into a station directly, or you can browse by one. Then you have your media, so if you had a media device connected to the vehicle. Then you have your dual zone climate controls. You have your U apps, which is like quick access to certain setup options. Then you have your controls where you can turn on and off the heated seats and the steering wheel. You can also check out the backup camera. Then you have your phone, which if you had again connected via Apple CarPlay or an Android Auto, as well as Bluetooth. And lastly, you have your settings where you can control the display, safety features, and stuff like the auto door locks. So this might not be the best SUV for a fatty. Alright, I'm giving it a fat score of 6 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big fat like, and if you want to, please subscribe. See you on the next video. Goodbye.